and you had 3 previous tests taken during that same window of time period, that same time period from California. And those 3 tests was taken by who in California?
With another clinic, I can't remember the name.
And they gave you 3 negative results for
Correct.
nothing.
Correct.
Then you come to Texas in that same window of time, come to Texas, and DISA on September the 2nd, you take a sample, you give a sample, and
That
they
is
said
correct.
that you're positive.
That is correct.
And
So
DISA, and DISA will not even consider the 3 previous tests you took in the same window of time. Greetings, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the People's Global News Network. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the People's Global News Network, a network where we didn't come to lighten up, we come to tighten up. A network where we expose corruption, injustice, violation of human and civil rights in every industry in America. We want to focus today on a company that we have been fighting now for right at 2 years, where hundreds of employees across the country have been testing positive for drug tests, only later to learn that they're false positives. We're talking about one of the most corrupt institutions in this country that's ruining people's lives with false positive drug tests, DISA Global Solutions. DISA has been sued in many other states, and DISA has been held accountable in other states, and they've even admitted what they've been doing is wrong. But we're now bringing you another story from Texas and how DISA Global Solutions is running rapid in the state of Texas, destroying people's lives with these fake false positive drug tests. And when people go and prove that these tests are wrong, DISA hides behind, oh, well, we'll just test the same sample you left with us, which you already said was positive. So they're not going to turn around and retest it again and correct themselves, then have civil liability in front of their face. So they're covering themselves. Good morning, Miss Martha. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you, Mr. Quanell.
It is good to see you this morning. Thank you for joining us. Miss Martha, how long have you worked in the industry and who were you working for?
20 years. I've been working for, I'm a QC inspector.
And how many drug tests have you taken in 20 years?
Too many. 200 with DISA.
And did you ever test positive?
No, sir.
And when was this last test taken? When was this last test taken that they said was positive?
Well, was in Pasadena, Texas. I was taking that September the 2nd.
September the 2nd.
Yes,
and
sir.
you went in and took a test for DISA.
Yes, sir.
The
Yes.
same place you have been taking tests for 20 years. Never test positive. Never
No.
had a problem.
No.
How did you find out that the test you took in September came back positive? And what did it come back positive for?
Well, I've been working all over the United States and I always get testing with DISA. And it's funny because before I went to Houston, I got 3 times random in California because I'm from California. And the result was negative right before DISA. Then I went to Texas and surprisingly, I got false positive.
And you had 3 previous tests taken during that same window of time period, that same time period from California. And those 3 tests was taken by who in California?
With another clinic, I can't remember the name.
And they gave you 3 negative results for
Correct.
nothing.
Correct.
Then you come to Texas in that same window of time, come to Texas, and DISA on September the 2nd, you take a sample, you give a sample, and they said that you're positive.
That is correct.
And
So
DISA will not even consider the 3 previous tests you took in the same window of time. Do you remember what they lied and said you test positive for?
Excuse me?
Do you remember what the drug was they said you test positive for?
I was positive on methamphetamine.
For methamphetamine.
Yes.
And the crazy part about it is, this is happening to a lot of people with DISA Global Solutions. We've had people who worked there for 30 years, One man, 41 years in that industry, goes to DISA, takes a drug test, fails, leaves the same day because he's heard these stories about these false positive drug tests. The same day, went to 2 separate labs, took hair follicle tests, come back negative. DISA didn't even take an extensive panel test on this man and said he was positive. Ladies and gentlemen, DISA Global Solutions is completely out of control. We must have state legislators in Texas, particular Texas, and other states across the country to stand up against DISA and hold them accountable. We're calling on the Trump administration. Use your Department of Justice, use the EEOC, use the Civil Workforce Commission, use all of those agencies to investigate DISA. It's already proven that they've been settling cases in other states for these false positives, but they're running rapid and running out of control in Texas. What has this done to your life, ma'am?
Oh, you don't have no idea. I've been stressed. Now I have a lot of anxiety attacks, panic attacks, losing my job. I'm a single mom. I cannot pay my bills. This is out of control. I can't take it anymore.
What has this done to your family?
That's devastating. Trust me. I mean, I got a reputation. I've been doing this for so long, and I know I never use. It's out telling you that I never use drugs. Nobody gonna believe me, but it's the truth. I never use, and this is not fair. What they're doing to us is not fair.
We believe you, and we believe those previous tests that you took right before DISA, the same window of time that said you was negative, because we know DISA. We know how DISA, we know what they do. We know their method of operation. We know their MO. This has to stop. This must be shut down. And innocent people like yourself, men and women from every race, Black, Hispanic, white people, they are all suffering what's happening with DISA Global Solutions. And that's why there is a clarion call across the country right now for state legislators and U.S. congressmen and women to get involved with DISA Global Solutions. They are destroying people's lives. And there are some people who've never had a traffic ticket, worked for 30-some years, was a supervisor, a foreman at the very top of their companies, and they test positive for DISA Global Solutions. And over again, we're hearing these stories. We're going to fight for you. We're going to champion your case, as we've done so many others, because we know that DISA must be held accountable. What else would you like the people to know about you and your situation, what you're going through? What would you like to say to the country?
Well, there's many people with the same issues like me. Like I said, I was applying for this company. We went to the same clinic, same lab, and 3 QC inspectors. We got false positive results we met. This is not fair what they're doing to us. We need to stop this. We are a lot of men and women working hard in this industry. So we have to stop this. We have to do something.
Thank you for your time this morning. Thank you for coming on with us. And we're going to keep the public updated about DISA Global Solutions and these cases we've brought before you, because the lawsuits now are being filed. People are coming together with a specific 2 law firms to fight these cases. And we thank those law firms. We thank them for their courage and their strength to stand up. But politicians, it is time you stop being silent. For as Dr. King said, it comes a time when the silence is betrayal. Your constituency, the people of this country, by thousands, if you add everybody up in the last 10 years, lives are being destroyed by DISA Global Solutions. Let's stand in the gap for the common working man and woman. The Trump administration said that they're for the working man and woman. Will prove it. You got a company, DISA Global Solutions, that is destroying the lives of working men and women and destroying families. We need your help, elected officials. Please get involved. Ms. Martha, thank you for being with us this morning. Thank you for being present, and thank you for having the courage to tell your story.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Please share this story as you always do here at the People's Global News Network. Let it go all over as you so faithfully always do, because we're your voice, but you're our voice also. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Thank you.
Okay.